What's up everyone, Lion Roar here, and we've got a new sheriff in town in Bloodline Heroes of Lithis. It's a pufferfish sprite that's also a sheriff. Anyway, I'm gonna do a breakdown. But first, download Bloodline Heroes of Lithis, a mobile RPG action fighting game where you can marry your champions to create new and unique hybrids. Use the link in the description to start with some free stuff, including golden diamonds. See you hopefully soon. Alright everyone, we've got our new epic sprite here named COPUFF, and let's take a look at the abilities here. There's not like a whole lot to cover with new sprites, but it is important to look at what it's actually going to do, because we've gotten at least one new sprite recently that was an entire meta changer. So these things definitely do affect the game. So this sprite's skill attacks from behind, and at level 1, the number is going to be lower, of course, than when you max it out. But it says decreases 2 back row random enemy champions' strength resistance by 3% in combat. So strength resistance is something that's very underrated in this game, and it's extremely powerful. And so anytime you can increase your own strength resistance, decrease your opponent's strength resistance, the better you're probably going to do. So this does have the looks of a potentially really powerful type of sprite. Is it better than what we have currently? Well, I kind of want to talk through that, but I just want to mention like how much strength resistance we can expect to get out of this. It really depends, of course, on how much you can level it. And unlike Bulko, a sprite that absolutely changed the meta, where you you needed level 1 in order to have a huge impact on the game, this one you do really have to work on leveling this sprite up in order for the skill to have a big impact. So it's going to be a better sprite for those who have the resources and ability to get a lot of the shards that are going to be needed in order to level that skill up all the way. See, you're still incentivized with a sprite like Bulko to level it up to get the big boosts to base stats and things like that for your whole team, which you get with this as well. But this skill is actually not like great at lower levels, but it's really good at higher levels. So you have to level this one. It's not like, I know a lot of people just got Bulko and are perfectly fine with it at level 1. That's probably not going to work with this one. So if you've got a Bulko already, I can't see this one outshining your Bulko. Even if you, like, especially actually if you have leveled Bulko and you've already got all the investment and all the skills and everything like that. But if you don't have Bulko, I think that this could be a really good sprite. I think it's better than the last one we got, Draggy. I'm sure there's a lot of sprites to come, but this one certainly has potential in matchups. I'm thinking mostly PvP. Of course, it'll matter PvE as well, so against bosses and things. But I think where margins are really thin in something like PvP, in the Arena and Valley of Conquerors and Guild Conquest and now the Luxus tournament, this one is one that could potentially give you an edge. At this moment in Bloodline, it makes a lot of sense to have your basic like rare sprites really leveled up until you have enough resources to go high on these. So you don't necessarily need to be chasing these right now, but just kind of accumulating. If you come across a really, really good epic sprite you want, sure. Maybe if you're somebody who's not just free to play or cheap to play, you can go all in and try to level it as much as possible. So this certainly just adds to your collection, where you might be able to do something like that and get the right combo. So just to kind of summarize who I think this sprite is for, probably not free to play, just because you're more incentivized with a Bulko type sprite to just go with a level 1 sprite. But if you're cheap to play and you don't mind getting it and just going up a couple levels or something like that, and definitely the pay to win and whales, this is one you could definitely consider getting. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Certainly let me know in the comments what you think about this one, if you're going to get them, if you're going to use them. If there's anything you think I left out, I would be glad to learn along with you all. So if you enjoy videos like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, and I will catch you in the next one.